Okay, the action and the set pieces this week are amazing. Guys, this feels like modern Star Wars. Watch this episode for the action alone. I almost felt like I was watching Star Wars in a movie theater. Hi, fellow Disney Plus watchers, this is Thoughts After a Disney Plus Watch, where we review everything new Disney Plus coming out, and I'm glad you're watching. I loved this episode as it did a lot of things at once. First and foremost, it is a fun breakout mission with a really cool action set piece. Second, it is kind of a character study for Omega. Third, it tests where the loyalty of the Bad Batch lies and confronts them with an uncomfortable truth. And fourth, it has some great social commentary within the context of the lore. It's really admirable how much this episode accomplishes within 22 minutes. So from here on out, there's going to be spoilers for this 10th episode of the Bad Batch. So watch the episode first, then come back later, because it won't be saved anymore in a few seconds. On the count of 3. 1, 2... Omega almost dies and then gets reprogrammed into a musk. Okay, that fake spoiler aside, let's go into it. So, Sid gets word from a contact that a separatist senator is taken hostage, so the batch gets assigned because they still need to pay off Sid's debt, and they travel to Rex's, go and free the imprisoned senator. And in the meantime, especially Ekko doesn't know how to deal with the fact that they're freeing a separatist. And I think this is the episode so far that shows how hard it can be to adjust to a new order in the galaxy the best. Because this shows how much Ekko is still holding on to the mindset he always got. His whole life it was separatist versus republic, and he served as a republic soldier. So now that something even bigger has taken over, it's so relatable to me that he's still thinking within the box that has literally defined him. Freeing a separatist goes against every instinct of him. This episode expanded the Bad Batch show and made it feel even bigger than it already is because of two things. First thing is, as I said, Republic soldiers freeing a separatist senator. Because of the bigger power in the background is taken over, you really feel the effects of this giant takeover in this episode. And the second thing is that awesome action scene where the batch takes over a walker. It's really big in scale. I mean, look at this. And look at this shot. It's just, I'm sorry if I'm only rambling now, but this is just awesome. Giddy Star Wars stuff, and I felt like a kid again. One thing that was a bit jarring to me though, and honestly I don't buy this, is that the crew managed to fix the walker after it was shot down right in the heat of the battle. It took me a little bit out of the story, and it felt weird because you just don't fix a walker within 2 minutes while at least one other walker and all these troops around you are shooting at you and closing you in. Also, one character that was slightly annoying was the droid. Let's call her the protector of the vase. Why is she a bit annoying? Well, in my opinion, she was too kiddie, I think, in the sense that she acted like she sees everything for the first time. She was constantly complimenting the batch, making remarks. I don't know, not a big deal, but just some character that slightly annoyed me. But I love how this episode handles the political side of Star Wars. This is exactly how to handle it, in my opinion. It is both very much baked into the whole grand story of Star Wars and the direction the political landscape is going within the universe, and at the same time it keeps a certain amount of relevance and holds a mirror in front of our face to look into. I mean, a government enforcing a curfew under the promise that it will be for their own safety? A mandatory curfew will be put into effect for your protection. For your protection. Huh, where have we heard that before? Depending on which country you are in, it's possible that this resonated with you. I love that Star Wars is keeping me just that much more politically engaged, if only for a little bit. Last thing I want to talk about is of course Omega being left behind and making a deal with Sid. I really like this storyline as I believe it's a big clue as to what role she will ultimately play within the Bad Batch. I believe, especially after seeing this episode, that she will be the tactical one within the group. How great would it be to have a potential season 2 of this show, be Omega as a teenager solving the riddles the group has to face? That would be great, I think, and this storyline opened that door in my head. I realized, hey, this might be where they're going. Overall, for me, this episode combined a lot of good elements about the show, while also just simply is a giddy, fun action set piece in and of itself. I like that Omega and Sid got to bond, not what I was expecting, but it was sweet. I like the separatist dilemma. I didn't like that droid character and that ships shouldn't have been fixed so fast, but that's okay. The Bad Batch is once again really going strong. I'm thinking about wrapping this up. Thank you so much for watching. If you're interested in thoughts on previous episodes, it's all in the description, or you can browse the channel page. If you like this video, then all it takes is to click that blue little hand down there. Thanks. I will be back this Wednesday when Monsters at Work and a Marvel Simpsons special are releasing, among others. And of course, expect reviews of Loki and Black Widow. For now, have a wonderful day and see ya.